And we're live. Hey guys, Aaron here, and welcome back to another live stream on the channel. It's Boxing Day today, however there's still football to contend with. Hearts take on Ayr United at Tynecastle Park in the Scottish Championship. I am as ever joined by my co-host Neil Rooney. How's your Christmas go, mate?
Excellent, mate. As well as it could be with all the restrictions and everything else in place. So, how was yours?
I wasn't bad, just a quiet affair. Got some nice football shots, so it's a successful Christmas all round. So I'm going to run you through the starting 11s, starting with our visitors, Ayr United. I'd be lying if I said I knew anybody apart from Michael Moffat, but I'm going to run them through regardless. You've got Sinisalo between the sticks, then Reading, Muirhead, Roscoe, Murdoch, the aforementioned Moffat, Miller, McCowan, Smith, Chalmers and Baird. I would ask your thoughts, but I don't think you know any of them either.
No, I don't. No.
Michael Moffat's the only one that I knew. He recently notched his 100th goal for Ayr United, a real legend at Somerset Park, so fair dues for that. But any future goals can wait until after this game. I want a clean sheet, thank you very much.
Yes.
And now, the Hearts start 11 in goals is number 1, Craig Gordon. They've got Michael Smith, Christoph Berra, Ollie Lee, Liam Boyce, Jordan Roberts, Andy Halliday, Andy Irving, Stephen Kingsley, Elliot Freer, and Craig Halkett. Now, the main talking point today: who's got COVID? Hearts confirmed this morning that a first-team player did test positive for coronavirus, and the people are thinking it's either going to be Josh Ginnelly or Eddie White, but personally I think it'll be Eddie White, because Ginnelly, I don't think he's fit. Like, you seen him at Hampden, he wasn't fit, and even though he got through that game, they're not going to chuck him in if he's like still blowing. So I reckon, in all honesty, I think it's probably Eddie White that's got the coronavirus. What's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with you on that one, to be honest. I'm just looking at the Hearts sort of lineup and going on Hearts TV, and they've got Liam Boyce playing twice, so I know he's quite good, but I agree with you on that. I don't think Ginnelly's fit. He done well when he come on last week, but that's just probably a step too far for him after that. He probably played a lot longer last week than they thought.
Yeah.
Especially going into extra time and around like that. So, yeah.
But I'd say today's starting 11's more than enough to deal with Ayr United.
I would hope so. I would like to see us just the cups out the road. Everything's forgot about that happened. If the people are annoyed, you just take it on board and take it on the chin, and then release your anger on the teams that are playing us. Especially like Ayr United, after their chairman saying I voted because I wanted Hearts to go down because I would get a payday out of the supporters. So, I've never been to Somerset Park. It would have been one to tick off on the list, but maybe we wouldn't have been with Hearts after that comment.
Definitely not. So hopefully they get put to the sword by Robbie Nielsen's festive jam tarts today. Gonna jump into the comments and see what everyone's saying. Mary Black, first comment as always, saying Merry Christmas. Well, thank you, Mary. Hope you had a very good Christmas to yourself as well. Chris Caw says, come on the Jambos. He thinks it'll be 3-1 Hearts. If you want to, guys, fire your score predictions down in the chat below, and I'll make sure to get them highlighted. Josh Costello asks, how am I watching the game? Same as usual, mate. Hearts TV. It's not on the BBC or anything today, so the only way you can watch it is by giving Hearts your dosh and tuning in to Laurie and Jimmy live on Hearts TV. Hello, Leanne. How you doing? Leanne says it'll be 4-0 to the Hearts today. Hope your prediction comes true. Rockstar's back again. Nice to see you too, mate. Alright, Ewan, how you doing? The main man, Hawk, is back. He says, Salamat Batang. How are we today, boys? The fun fridge is full and ready for the game. I'd expect nothing less from you. And I agree, it is one of the teams you need to give a good lesson to. It has to be more than 3-0. I wholeheartedly agree, but I can see it only being a 3-0, but ideally you want to stick the boot in. Just noticed, former Jambo Dario Zanata is on the bench for the Honest Men today.
Yeah. The boy Tom Walsh is on the bench as well, who was at Inverness. He's a decent player. And is that Mark Kerr? Vintage? Oh, Mark Kerr, the manager as well. He must be about 100-year-old now, but he was an old football manager, classic in the day.
Which FM was that on? Is it before my time?
Probably about 10 years ago, so probably, maybe.
I mean, I started watching football in 2010/11, so...
It's probably about then. You used to be able to sign up for like Real Madrid and stuff, and he would still be a standout player. It's ridiculous. He was one of these cheap players in the game. So
was it a glitched one, do you think?
Yeah, oh, definitely. It was good though, but it was one of the glitch ones. So.
Yeah,
Just as Hawks mentioned that I'm going to go to the fun fridge before the game picks up.
good stuff. What's in the offer for today? What's your...
I really don't know. We'll see what
Ooh,
happens.
it's a mystery. Neil's fun fridge's a mystery. So James Tarbin says hopefully 4-0 today for the Hearts. I reckon that'll be the case. No bother at all, Hawk. I'm pretty sure we were all absolutely shattered after that, myself included. I would normally stay on stream and chat for a while, but I just ended it right away pretty much because I was just gutted at how that result went. But the boys let us proud last week. It's over and done with. Now our sole focus this season is on the league and only the league. And well, this season's Scottish Cup when it eventually rolls around. In fact, there's some ties getting played today, including Edinburgh City versus the mighty, wait for it, Caledonian Braves. So hopefully a good result there. But once this season's Scottish Cup rolls around, cool, we can see what that brings us. But for now, it's just championship. Get back to the Prem is obviously the main mission for this season. And no better team to lead in a market against than Ayr United with their antics of wanting us down for a payday. So hopefully we'll stick the boot into them today. Rockstar says 5-0 Hearts. Hello, Ben. I also love a game at Tynecastle, but unfortunately we can't get there just now. However, hopefully sometime in 2021 we can get back to Gorgate for a match. I seen that, Callum, but in case you never noticed yet, Dario Zanata is on the bench for Ayr United. I hope so, Ewan. I really hope Hearts can get the win today. And you did indeed say that, Rockstar. You said that like a day or two over on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I'm going to do a little plug because I forgot last week. My bad on that one. But if you want to follow me over on the old Instagram, you can do so. Where am I going to point? There we go. Up at We Are The Gorgie Boys. And my Twitter is Aaron Fraser37. Want to follow me on there? Feel free. Also, I've got my PayPal set up. You want to donate to the stream, keep the streaming software going, then it's down in the description below. No pressure to donate if you can't, but if you are in a position to, then I can't speak today. I would appreciate your support on that one. Also, if you haven't watched my documentary yet, being a football fan during a global pandemic, I encourage you to give it a watch at some point. It's around 600 views, so hopefully we can get it to 1,000 views by the end of the year. And you can do that by clicking on the pinned video on my channel, of course, after you've watched this afternoon's broadcast from Tynecastle Park. Hearts taking on Ayr United in Gorgie in a massive clash in the Scottish Championship. I'm going to go back at the comments and see what everyone is going to say. Michael McIntosh, I'm going to presume you support Ayr United, but hopefully your team get absolutely pumped today. Rockstar, yes, everyone follow me. I would appreciate that. Hello, Joseph, a viewer from the Gogsy channel, I do believe. Hope you enjoy the stream today. And Joseph and you are clearly agreeing that Celtic got lucky in the final. I mean, you could say that at the end of the day, they won on penalties, we didn't. Kingston, Waiting Weston, obviously. Christopher Ayer done the rest, but it was a real fight to be proud of from the Jam Tarts. It's a performance that, don't get me wrong, gutted we could not win the cup, but you know, it's one of those things. But we put up a cracking fight, and we can really go into the rest of the league season with renewed confidence because we can actually go toe to toe with the top teams in this country, as shown by the Hampden Showdown. So I'm really hoping that we can really take that fighting spirit and desire, play like that from the off in every single game for the rest of the season. I think we'll do not too bad. Teams aren't out just yet. Kick-off's around about 2 minutes away as Hearts take on Ayr United at Tynecastle Park in the Scottish Championship. Hamilton plays Celtic today. Come on, Hamilton. Wrong. I want Hamilton down. So, see anybody, any team playing Hamilton, I want to absolutely scud them. You're good at what you do. I think you'll be on TV, but why do you yawn all the time? Insomniac. Mate, I'm 17 years of age. I don't go to my bed that early, mate. Come on. Nah, just a thing I do. Every human yawns. I'm just hopefully allowed to yawn as well as you are. But yes, I don't tend to sleep that well at times. But anyway, that's besides the point. Doesn't matter anyway. If I yawn. Hopefully some goals to make up for that. Hearts taking on Hamilton Aki. Shut up, Aaron. Hearts taking on Ayr United at Tynecastle Park. Here come the visitors, Ayr United, running out onto the Tynecastle Turf in their traditional black and white home strip. The Honest Men coming onto the field of play. Hearts aren't out of the tunnel just yet. However, they shouldn't be out before too long. There's our aforementioned yawn. You happy? So hopefully Hearts can really stick the boot into the Honest Men today. And here come the boys in maroon. Hearts make their way onto the hallowed turf. ready to take on their visitors from Ayrshire. Speaking of Ayrshire, my halftime snack today is, of course, going to be the infamous Killie pie. You have to wait until halftime to see that one. And also, speaking of things I haven't seen yet, I've had a bit of a haircut. The blonde is now gone, shall we say? I've kind of done a Craig Whiting, so I'll reveal that in just a second. Excellent stuff. So as you can imagine, my head's a little bit colder now, and I've not got much hair left, but it works for Craig Whiting, and it'll work for me. We're in lockdown again anyway, so I can't exactly get a haircut for a while. So I thought, sack it, scalp the lot. Let's go. Hearts taking on Ayr United here at Tynecastle Park. Neil's return for the fun fridge. What have you got for your Scran, shut up. Refreshments? Rooney. Ooh, pepperoni. Not bad, not bad. Not the worst choice of refreshment, I must say. I admire your choice. I was not on TV at the semi-final, and I want to go to London, but you know what? You can never tell with the COVID situation. You don't know when it's going to end, really. But we'll have to... What about the haircut?
That trim short, son. That is short. That's almost like... that is short.
What can I say? Craig Whiting walked so I could run. But no, I was not on TV at the semi-final, so I'm glad somebody finds it funny. And yes, indeed, Joseph, the buzz cut is out. James Tarwin says you'd fit right in up front at Hearts with that haircut. I reckon I would. I must say the pitch looks a little bit threadbare in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Neil, you'll see it when it zooms back out, but that's not looking the best, is it?
No, it doesn't at all. The weather, with this weather, it won't make a bit horrendous.
Yeah, although it's not as bad as it would have been in years past. Remember when we beat Motherwell 6-0? It's like a bloody tatty field.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hearts have now kicked off and are shooting towards the away end in the first half. And Steve McLaren said I look like Spud from Trainspotting. Well, I'm from Leith, so I kind of fit in the mould for that one very well. Hearts taking on Ayr United at Tynecastle Park. Ball on the right hand side of the park. Ollie Lee loses possession cheaply to, I'm going to say, an Ayr United midfielder because I can't see Limmer in the back of his shot. So that's fantastic. I don't know if it with the TV camera is too far away to even tell what number they're wearing, which is excellent. Ewan Sinclair says I look hard. Well, rest assured I'm not. So you can say I look hard all I want, but I'm definitely not. And the Irvine, the Potty Pirlo on the ball now, feeds it out towards the right hand side, back into Andy Irving on that cultured left foot. Back out to it to Ollie Lee. Now, whipped into the box towards Liam Boyce, and it's kicked away. Back towards Michael Smith, who's quite high up the park so far in the opening 2 minutes of action. You should dye your hair purple because I look like Buzz Lightyear. I would rather roll over and Grant Mary. I'm not dyeing my hair again. It's staying like this for the foreseeable. Not as short as this, but the same colour. I don't plan to dye it. I don't plan to dye my hair at any point again in the near future. Mary Black asks, Neil, did you have a good Christmas?
I did, thank you. Yeah.
As did I. Thank you very much for your concern, Mary. I had a very good Christmas. Ball into the box towards... Who's that? Jordan Roberts.
The camera angle for you, mate, isn't very complimentary.
For me?
Yeah, it just genuinely looks like you have no hair.
I mean... I thought I was going to go in there. First chance of the game for Hearts, narrowly wide of the post. Elliot Freer getting the final touch, but it's just wide of the Ayr United net. So Hearts now, Ayr United no. And yes, I also had a very good Christmas, but I will admit the camera angle is not very complimentary, but there's not much hair to show off anyway. So, as I said, I am officially Craig Whiting. So... I have to roll that until my hair grows back.
It's interesting for him to change the shape slightly and play two wingers rather than playing, Naismith off somebody or whatever. But playing Freer one side and Roberts the other, and then
Naismith's on the bench actually.
Yeah.
As Mary's just pointed out, Naismith's indeed on the bench. Ball in possession of Craig Gordon this night for his first goal kick of the game, I do believe. Stephen finds my haircut very funny. I'm glad. It was a bit of a spontaneous decision because, I still had plenty of hair, obviously. But I was just thinking, well, I can't get to the barber for a good few weeks. And the blonde... Is that, sorry?
What number did you take it?
This is a number 2, I think.
Well, I've quite a bushy beard, and I have got clippers. Although my dad broke them because he was getting home haircuts during the first part of lockdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said to the barber when they opened back up again, I was like, "It's like your beard's really short." I went, "I know." I took a 6 to it, and the boy went, "No chance." He says, "That's a 2." He says, "Your guard's not working at all." I probably got longer hair on my beard than you probably got your head now, to be fair. But
Oh, definitely. It's out of that much.
that's really short, son. Maybe a 4 you could have went round the top, something like that. And
Aye, but I just thought, why not? Because my dad's not exactly a hairdresser. It's like it's either scalp it or leave it. But from Halliday, shot. Ooh, that boy's got an end to that. Just wide of the post. Still Hearts now. Ayr United now. Every lad during lockdown, you see, mate, I did it back to front. Everybody either they went bald first and then they dyed their hair. I dyed it and now I've went bald. So I like to live life on the edge, you see, of a clipper anyway.
I think
You
mine.
Sinclair, challenge: if you hit 5k, dye your hair maroon. No chance. I'm not dyeing my hair again. Not for a good while anyway. Score prediction for today, ask Cameron Bruce. I reckon it'll be 3-0 Hearts today. I reckon we've got more than enough to see off this lot. But agreed, Jason Wood, the weather conditions will make it rather tricky. It's blowing a gale and pouring down outside at Tynecastle today. But the professional footballers, they should be able to get the job done. Stephen Kingsley on the ball. Feeds it back into Andy Irving. The Portobello Pirlo. Sends him off it for a hot dog and plays it to Craig Halkett, the skipper today, who showed such emotional scenes after the full-time whistle. He was absolutely gutted at the outcome of the final. I'm sure as we all are. A good point that was made after the final whistle was that this is a Hearts team that get Hearts. It's not quite the detached mercenaries we've had for the last few years. Like, this lot know what it means to play for the club. Would you say so, Neil?
I'd agree with that, yeah. Especially with your younger guys playing, or I think with having Nielsen there, he's known as a player what he had to do. I think probably Levine should have known what he had to do, but it seemed to be just a bit of a merry-go-round under him, and just I'll sign who I want, and then if they're not good enough, I'll get rid of them. So
a bit of a merry-go-round with Levine. Bottom of the box, looking dangerous for United. Oi, over the bar. Corner ball for the honest men. Grow a ginger beard and become baldy boys. No chance. I couldn't grow one if I tried. Are you joking?
No, you wouldn't be able to grow one.
I've got to wait a long time for that. And besides, I kind of like the whole convict look. It's fine for now anyway. Cameron Bruce says, if we play like we did last week, we'll win the game easily. Well, here's hoping, mate. Here is hoping. And Joseph saying hello to Sheriff 1-2. Ayr United are about to take the corner. Also, Neil, I've seen for the first time today my flag on the Hearts Instagram story. I actually thought they didn't even put it up because I've never seen it on the live stream. Shut up. In the graphics before the games, but they finally showed it, the home and away flag, which I'm buzzing with.
Excellent, good stuff.
It's only taken them 3-4 months.
Do you not have a word with your connections who makes these videos and
Nah, I don't. Not really. Yeah, I can always try and have words. You never know. Have to wait and see about that one. But I should try and get it back into the Hearts Instagram at some point. I do, but I barely use it, so there's not really much point following me on there. My Instagram, Mary, is for my... Where are we? I'm going to bring it back up. It is We Are the Gorgie Boys, so you can follow me over on there if you see fit. Philip Ian McGregor says, 3 words in a Hadji. That's a very good joke, Philip, but I'm rather glad you lot beat Hibs today, because see if they'd won, I would not have heard the end of it for the next week. So, doing us a turn there, beating them, and would you say, Neil, the league's done and dusted in the Premiership?
Nah, there's a long way to go. I mean, Celtic won their 4 games in hand. It's only 7 points, so be interesting to see how Celtic get on today, right enough. But
hopefully they absolutely smash Hamilton, because I want them down.
Yeah, I mean, I was invited onto the Cathedral Sport podcast, the Christmas special, the other day, and I was asked what was going to be my most outrageous tip of the year, and I said Hibs to split the Old Firm, just purely because I would like to see the Celtic half of the Ugly Sisters, sorry, the Old Firm don't exist, the Celtic half of that part of Glasgow implode and just see Neil Lennon implode. So that would be quite nice. So,
Celtic finishing in third would be some laugh.
hilarious.
I know, but I don't want Hibs getting Champions League football.
Yeah, but if they get the qualifier, they get the qualifier, and they get pumped out in the first round. So what? You know,
It's still Hibernian Football Club in the Champions League. We'll win the championship. I'm sure that's not very staunch of you, Neil, as Philip quite rightly points out.
Yeah, I know. I was in a bad mood still. Probably last week, so.
3 words about Hearts. Should win today. And I did, Joseph. Thank you very much for asking. Yes, get it trending. Justice for Murray. What does he have to do to get a game over Elliot Frear and Jordan Roberts? Honestly.
Is he even on the bench today?
He's not been in the squad all season, I don't think. Kingsley lines one up. Oh, go! Hearts take the lead! Stephen Kingsley, a long-range free kick. Get in there, boys! I must say, I did see that. I'm like, oh, he was made a save. And the Ayr United keeper has had an absolute howler. And Stephen Kingsley gets the first goal of the afternoon.
He's deadly from 40 yards, just not so good from Phil.
Yeah, a 40-yard free kick from Stephen Kingsley. Roll that clip. Come on. Alright, it goes to the ball. Oh, he's a mare. He's in a mare, Neil Rooney. He's in a mare.
That's a howler.
I must say, I'd never heard of that keeper before today, but it would appear that Joe Pereira now plays for Ayr United. Hearts 1, Ayr United now. Stephen Kingsley with a 40-yard free kick. Lovely stuff. Adam Youngs says, Kingsley for top goal scorer. It's not your worst shout. It really isn't.
It's good to see. I see Mr. Berra is back wearing the captain's armband today.
Nah, Halkett is.
He's not.
Strange that, because the Hearts, what's it? The lineup graphic had Halkett as the captain.
Yeah, I know. Watch the two of them. You'll see Berra with a big yellow armband.
Fair enough. Well, that's good to see the skipper reclaiming his band from Stephen Naismith, who is on the bench today. Hawk says that the Premier will be decided on the next Old Firm match. It's a pretty decent shout, that, to be honest. I reckon you're no far wrong on that one. My dream job is to be a sports journalist, and I'm hopefully, after this year, when we eventually get back to school after lockdown again, hopefully get my exams and go to study a degree in journalism. Hawk says the keeper couldn't catch COVID. I apologise, it's quite funny. But yeah, the Ayr United keeper will not look back on that one fondly. Andy Irvine clears, and Hearts now look to get in the break again. And Boyce gets intercepted by Ayr United's left midfielder, whose name I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care to know either, because I don't know the name of that team apart from Michael Moffat. Ayr now is passing the ball on the back line, number 4, plays it into the middle, hooked towards the right-hand side of the pitch. Number 11 gets tackled by Kingsley, however, he wins it back again. Oi! And he's fallen on his arse. Get in there. Now, Ollie Lee on the break. In towards Elliot Frear. Elliot Frear with the dancing feet. What's out of the box, boys? Well, that's it for a throw-in. Oh, dear doctor. Liam Boyce is headed out for a throw-in. Come on, my fellow bald compatriot, sharpen up, son. I want goals for you today.
You need the beard. That's what it is.
If we can have your beard and my lack of hair, we're cracking number 10 in our hands. Mary Black asks, who's winning the Old Firm on the 2nd of January? Rangers. It's at Ibrox. They'll run riot at Ibrox, I'm sure.
We need to have you need to start banned phrases in your chat. The Old Firm don't exist.
I think you actually can do that. Ref! What that foul? Is it a foul? Is that a free kick or not? I am local man is confused. That should have been a foul there. I was convinced Robertson won a free kick. Oh well.
On the 2nd of January, he'll be winning the Rangers.
Yes. Lewis Moore deserves a chance. I agree, Cameron. Like, see, when you think about it, Lewis Moore's been around for ages. Like, I know he made his debut very young, but he made his debut in 2015-16. So when you think about that, that's mental. Like, how many... He's been... He played on the final day against St Johnstone, that 2-2 draw.
Right.
Remember that game? When we had the Foundation of Hearts kit with all the names.
Was it that day? Was it? Oh, no.
Yeah, it was the final day of that season.
My Foundation of Hearts kit is still in the wrapper.
Really? My dad's got one, but I never got one at the time because I was still a child size and you couldn't get them in child sizes.
Is your name on
it? My dad's name is. Because obviously I was too young to have a direct debit at the time. Skipper Bella passes the ball right out of play. Some things never change, Mr. Distribution. Angus Shand, alright Angus, how you doing? Tuning in from the Granite City of Aberdeen. Mary Black says, my recent video is about what it's been like to be a football fan during the COVID situation. If you've not checked it out, guys, I'd really strongly appreciate it if you could check it out, as it's not got too many views. Hopefully try and get the video to 1,000 views by the end of the year. That would be cracking. Let's not say that just yet, Mary. It's only 15 minutes in. There's a long way to go in this game.
it?
Hello, Electro Niza. It's got something new. Everyone welcome Mr. Niza. Is it Niza? Yes, Niza to the stream. Glad to have you. Hopefully subscribe and stick around for the long term. Really appreciate you tuning into the broadcast. I don't think Callum Morrison should have stayed. At the start of this season, when I did that video talking about who I'd keep selling loan out, I said I would loan him out because he just wasn't going to get in the team. And I still maintain if Morrison was here, he would not get in the team. Your thoughts on that one, Neil? About Callum Morrison?
I would agree with you. He's in the same mould as Lewis Moore, but Lewis Moore's got more about him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been playing Moore, especially what we've seen out of Freer. I've been playing Lewis Moore, but I can understand why they wanted to get an experienced guy. But Morrison, for me, you know, his end product wasn't there.
I mean, he did get a fair amount of games under Craig Levein and didn't do much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm delighted for him. Like, he's doing well at Falkirk, and I'm happy to see him thriving and enjoying his football. But I have to remember, it's League One. Like, that's why he looks so good in that league.
Yeah.
Now, on the ball on the left-hand side with Jordan Roberts. Roberts into Irving. Into Michael Smith in the centre of the park. 40 yards out. Michael Smith lines one up. Oh my God!
Oh! Right, the post!
Off the post to Michael Smith from about 40 yards out. He's the Ulster Rostock. Oh my life, if I'd been a bit mental. Now, Hearts in on goal. Maybe not in on goal. But, oh my. I'm not over that. That was one of those shots that just deserved to go in.
That's a cracker. Anything you can do, Kingsley, I can do better.
Let's view that then again. Michael Smith just rattles it. Oh, it's off the beans on toast. That is ridiculous. Oh, there's your goal of the season there if that goes in. Naismith against Queens can take a seat if that one goes in.
Take a seat, yeah.
Oh, that's unlucky. I've not watched them, but I've heard of him because whenever I search myself on YouTube to upload a video, his name comes up instead of mine. But yeah, he's a well-known face. Kai Brown. I don't know if you can get the stream for free, but you can pay on Hearts TV. I don't know any free methods. I'm a good boy. I pay my dues. Let's see. Most underrated Hearts player. Underrated. Oh, ref foul. Surely.
Surely that's a foul.
Underrated Hearts player. Right now I'll say Lewis Moore because it's a bloody game. Like, honestly, justice for Murray. I don't see why he can't get a game over Elliot Freer and Jordan Roberts.
You'll need to start a campaign.
I know. Believe me, I will. Justice for Moore is getting put on Twitter after every single game. If I had a time machine, what Hearts game would I zip back to in time to watch with no notice? The obvious answer is the 5-1, but I'm going to go a different one because I wasn't actually at this game, and if I could go back in time and go to this game, I'd want to go. I'd want to go to Hearts 2, Rangers 2 when we lifted the Championship trophy.
Were you not there?
And no, I was at every single home game that season, apart from that game because I had a wedding the same day.
Oh, mate. Oh.
It was somebody from my after school club. It was one of the key workers who'd been there for like 7 odd years, and I agreed to go back in like the July of the year previous. So it's not like I knew Hearts were going to be winning the week against Rangers that day, obviously. Like, and I never knew like what was going to go on with that. But I was sat there at the back of the wedding watching the game on my phone. The bride and groom are about to say that I do's, and all of a sudden I start going tonto because the Phoenix just scored 2.
Yeah, I come out with a big, massive, which I never realised until the next again day of a day of party and celebrating the league title. But my left leg, just before my knee, I had a big massive gash. Because the second goal went and I must have got up too quick and just cracked my leg off the chair in front.
I hate doing that.
I was about going mental. My dad was on holiday, so
poor show for Benny. Poor show for Buckfast Benny.
So my good mate and his dad come with us, and yes,
to be fair though, all was well that ended well. My season ticket went to a good pal of my dad's who hadn't been able to get many games that season, so it was nice to see that he got to see us win the league.
Just as well we had already won the league.
Yeah, you know? I mean, I was there on the day we actually mathematically won against Queen of the South. I remember we done the lap of honour, and Adam Eckersley had that tinfoil trophy.
Yeah,
that trophy was given to me by Adam Eckersley after that game. It's in my room somewhere. It's actually under my bed. Ollie Lee. Back to Kingsley, the goal scorer. Plays it into Andy Irving. Andy Irving pops it back to his own half. Craig Halkester to run and collect that one.
I was at, I remember being at Falkirk the day we won it. We needed Hibs to get a result against Rangers. Or was it the other way around? Anyway, the result went for us the right way at Easter Road. I remember being at Falkirk the day before and then ended up in a bar and somewhere in Falkirk right at the train station, and a boy walking on the train to get the train home, and he had like 48 cans of Tennent's and he was just handing them out to everybody in the train.
That sounds fantastic, that. That sounds brilliant.
So it was good, yeah.
It would appear that my terminology of the Ulster Ostock went down very well. Would I have liked to have seen Sean Clare stay? Nah, his ship had sailed. A few good months under Stendhal doesn't change the fact that he was dug meat for the rest of the time. Don't get me wrong, very nice guy. Like I see when I say players are bad, I've got nothing against them personally. Like it's never a personal attack, but he wasn't very good. He never really lived up to the next Derby Alley expectations that he was given when he signed.
Okay.
Deal with that better. Well done, Christoph. That's not a foul. That's not a foul, ref. Dafty. Free kick to United. It's going well, Liam. Thank you very much, Monage ITs. And Janela is not in the squad at all. It's either that he's unfit or he's got COVID. Let's see. Hawk says, to answer the question about Time Machine, any game with my dad, enjoy them when you can, because when they're gone, they're gone. That's very true. That's very, very true. It's a very respectable answer with that one. Josh Janelli, the GOAT, says, Monday Gorgie, I miss it very much, Cameron. Very, very much. Should Hearts sell better? We can't really sell a 35-year-old veteran defender, can we? But if you mean get rid of or keep him for the rest of this season in a playing role, and then off and do it football manager style. Give him a coaching contract after this year, because Christoph Berra is never a Premiership defender anymore. I hate to say it, but his ship has sailed. Ayr United lining up a free kick from distance. Good save, Craig Gordon. Excellent stuff.
Easily held.
Mary Black, would you rather play for your childhood team and get relegated, or play for your rivals and win the cup?
Play for your childhood team.
Of course. I don't see why you wouldn't want to play for your childhood team. And besides, you can just win the Diddy League anyway. Do the Andy Irving. Play for your boyhood heroes and get relegated, and also win the Diddy League. Here's hoping. I agree. Sawed by Berra. Favourite game last season? Mine was the 2-1 against Hibs at Easter Road. Mine was the 3-1 at Easter Road. I've not missed Hibs away since 2010. Remember the game where Templeton scored in that 1-1 draw, Neil?
Yeah.
That was my first time going to Hibs away. I've not missed Hibs away since then. And my favourite one has to be the 3-1 game just before lockdown. It's the best trip I've had to Easter Road. Right up there. Because I was bottom tier, handled an absolute thumping. Could see my pals for school in the wee section, giving it big licks. Oh, it was just bellissimo. And obviously at the time we thought, that's it, we've stayed up because of this game. So the hype was absolutely massive, obviously. The SPFL didn't see to that one.
Yeah, but no, I don't always go. I was there when Ollie Lee scored. That was incredible.
That was the first time I met you at, actually, even though I called you Morris instead of Neil.
That's probably, yeah. nobody will understand that, but that's fine.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I was there when Hibs, last time Hibs won the League Cup, they played Hearts and they were going to
Is that the game where we won it and they never brought the cup out?
Zaliukas scored, yeah. He scored the winning goal. My mate had played at Tynecastle that day in like a charity game, charity Hearts match, Football Aid that was set up with Bobby Robson. Sir Bobby Robson. And then I'm sure it was like WrestleMania or something at night time as well. So it was like a day where we're like on the drink till like 10 in the morning. So, but that was some day as well because the Hearts were terrible that day. Great defensively, Zaliukas scores, and it was like, oh, there you go, game over.
Another win at Easter Road. Let's see. Defensive coach position for Berra after this year. Just whatever you do not get him to coach throw-ins. Because he cannot take a throw. I've never seen Christoph Berra complete a legal throw-in. And I've seen him play for Hearts for 3 years, and you've seen him for a lot longer than that, Neil. Like, his feet's always off the ground. His feet are always off the ground. It's ridiculous, really.
I don't think throw-ins are his forte.
They're not. His forte is head it and hoof it.
Correct.
And that's what he's good at, and that's why he's such a good player for us over the years. If Hearts didn't exist, what team would you support? Edinburgh City. Pretty simple answer.
Yeah.
I liked the 2-1 game because Hickey scored and we came back. A very good game, don't get me wrong. See, if the 3-1 hadn't happened, it would have been that one. But it wasn't, thankfully. Now, Andy Irving. Shut up, it's Andy Halliday. Freya! Oh! On the ball. All we have to do is wrap it top corner. Don't trundle it, Elliot. Come on.
The thing is, though, Halliday took too long to play it.
Which Andy was it? Because 16 and 19 look very similar when they're moving quite fast.
That was Andy Halliday. Halliday should have played the ball quicker. If that was Irvin, he would have played it quicker.
If that was Andy Irvin, he would have simply just wrapped in the top corner. That's what Andy Irvin does. Alright, Callum, how you doing? It's currently 26 minutes into the game. Hearts of a corner on the left-hand side. Ollie Lee with a hand in the air. Prepares to swing the ball into the mixer. Back stick. Punched away by the awful United goalkeeper. Now, the clock on the side of the stand says 0 for some reason, and Hearts on the attack once again. Quick feet. Ball whipped in. Halliday heads it up to himself. Lee! Oh! That's do better there, Ollie Lee. Put more dig into it. Don't just, like, flap your neck.
That was a better header.
Oh, was it Berra? Oh, my apologies. You'd expect Berra to bullet it into the net. That's what he tends to do. Your thoughts, by the way, on not Neil, shut up, I can't speak English today. Jamie Walker's exclusion from the starting 11.
Oh, really? Is he?
Walker's on the bench today.
If being brutally honest, I know I was very critical of certain folk last week. Halkett being one of them. But Walker goes missing too much for me in games. And I know he's close to scoring his 50th goal and that, and he scored some cracking goals, and it's like folk are going to go, that guy scored a lot of goals with Hearts. And I'm like, well, that's fair enough. If he scored a lot of goals, play him right through the middle. You know what I mean? Don't play him wide because he goes missing. And that's maybe the problem. You know, playing him wide. I wasn't really a fan when they brought him back. I wasn't really up for it. Yeah, but he done well for us the first time. He was really good.
Really turned by the Rangers talk.
Yeah, and then after that, for me, I wouldn't. But there'll be people in the Heart support that like him, and I'm happy to have him back.
Don't get me wrong, like I was buzzing when he came back, but last season he was played out of position, got injured, underperformed. Like, to be fair, nobody was really good last season apart from possibly Aaron Hickey, but
yeah, exactly. Aye.
He just needs to get fit and firing, Jamie Walker. Like, he's one of those players that takes a few games to get back into the swing of things. But if he has a good game, then he's, as we've seen against Morton, he can be a real asset. It's just like getting the best out of him that we need to do. Slip there for United, and Jordan Roberts is away. Roberts on the right hand side in front of section N. Roberts in towards Michael Smith. Cuts it back. What are you doing?
Oh!
Kingsley.
Almost
back to
uncertainty.
Shot. Safe, Andy Irvin.
They're all going to have a shot now after they see the
oh, definitely. Exhibit A, Michael Smith for that pile driver earlier. My Christmas was very good, Cameron. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I hope you had a good day too. CM Jambo says we need Hearts players at the club. Secret to our success, people that care for the club. I agree. Although you won't be able to field a team of proper Heartsmen nowadays. Like you won't find 11 of them to start. But I do feel we need to use the youth academy more. Definitely, because one of the best things about Hearts is the young players that we bring through. You're talking like back in the day, obviously, the likes of your Lee Wallace, your Aaron Hickey, your Jamie Walker, Callum Patterson, Sam Nicholson. All those players came through the academy and had a real bond with supporters because of that. But don't get me wrong, we need experienced players, but we need to start blaming the youngsters. I was thinking this season's a big chance for the likes of Harry Cochrane, Lewis Moore, Connor Smith, Chris Hamilton, all those players to really stake a claim for themselves. Irving, don't get me wrong, is doing it very well so far, but he's the only real example. Like, we need to use the academy more. Shot for United cleared by Elliot Freer. Good tackle there for Hearts number 24. But we need to use more youth players and use them more often, because we can't just keep playing duds like Freer and Elliot. Freer and Roberts.
I think half the battle is that the expectations there this year that they're going to win the league. And if they blood,
so, yeah.
you know what I mean, if they blood the youngsters and they don't win games, I agree though. That guys like Cochrane and that, they've been good to see them play, but to me, I would rather them play Cochrane and Connor Smith and guys like that than playing Andy Halliday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, saying him, but then again, they might bring Halliday. How many years did Halliday get? A 3-year deal?
2.
So,
shot way over the bar. Thank you.
If he does well for a couple of years, then fair enough. But you know, that's where I am. But then we don't see these guys play every week or train every week. You know, so that's some shout for the handball. That's nowhere near a handball.
Never ever a handball. Never at all. Well, Walker's not technically excluded. He's just been dropped. And you've got some people agreeing with your opinion. Mr. Bruce and Mr. Hawk agree with you and Jamie Walker. Neil. Cameron and Bruce wants to see more of Harry Cochrane. Well, currently he's on loan at Montrose until the end of this month. So I think he's back in the fold in January. Be interesting to see if he can work his way into the first team picture at Hearts. Let's see. If a Hearts ticket cost 100k, but a Hibs ticket cost 1p, what one would you go and see? I would simply watch Edinburgh City from the roof, because I'm not made of money. Let's see. Hawk says, I can't afford the Hearts tickets, I'd stay at home watching Aaron. Good call. Very good call. Although hopefully I'm not doing this for much longer. Like, obviously, see, until COVID's away and we can all go back to the games, I'll be doing this. But I can't wait until I never have to sit in my room on a headset again where I can watch a game instead at Tynecastle. I cannot wait. I love doing this for you guys, don't get me wrong, but I'm sure we're all just itching to get back at the Gorgie. Free kick to United for Elliot Freer's foul, allegedly near the corner flag. So your thoughts on the game so far, Neil? We've played not too bad.
They've played not too bad. They've not had many clear-cut chances, though, have they? So they probably had the best chance when it got cleared over the bar. But I suppose we can't really complain. We've had a gift of a goal and we've hit the post there, so they've played not too bad.
Very, very true. Owen Beveridge asks our opinions on Josh Campbell. Great young player, and I think he'll do well at Hibs if he continues to develop at the rate he's going just now. He's a cracking player for City, and I reckon he's got the potential to go far.
I don't know why he's not playing for Hibs at the moment, to be honest, because he's the type of guy they need in the middle of the park, but he's kind of made his way down the league, so hasn't he? He's been in the Championship, League 1, now he's in League 2, so I wouldn't say no if Hearts sign him.
Neither would I. He's a great young player, but can't see that one happening, sadly. We're pretty stacked in midfield anyway. But Josh Campbell's certainly doing his prospects no harm getting all that game time at Edinburgh City. Oh, and Edinburgh, he's just scored 12 minutes ago for Edinburgh City. He's equalised against Caledonian Braves. Jeez, oh my. Aye, Braves went 1-0 up pretty early on, but Josh Campbell, the man himself, has equalised about 10 minutes ago for Edinburgh City. That's a bit of a shock.
How are the Spartans getting on?
I don't know. I don't care for Diddy teams. I am unsure as to how they're doing. I will have to check.
That's what I like to see.
Another one for the good guys. Now, Hearts are not in on goal, sadly.
Just shoot, son. Oh,
Ah, 34 minutes into the game here. Hearts 1, Ayr United 0. It was an unbelievable strike from distance against Calais Graves, allegedly, according to the City Twitter. Oh, that's exactly the Twitter description from it, Mr. Beveridge. The guy from Airdrie is the son of ex-France player, is it Thomas Robert?
Laurent Robert.
Laurent Robert. His son's called Thomas, isn't he?
Yeah, Laurent
Yeah, that's the one.
Used to play for Newcastle.
That's the one. I reckon he'd be a good signing. Obviously, he's from a lower league, but he's clearly a talented boy, and he's doing not too bad at Airdrie. So hopefully, if we can pick him up, it'd be excellent. But see if we don't, I'll not lose too much sleep over it. You know what I mean? But I'd like to see us sign players who can develop.
Yeah.
Joseph Coyle says that Celtic are knocking on Hamilton's door right now. Well, they better open the bloody letterbox soon. I want Hamilton down. I want Hamilton down, down, down.
Not against Celtic. They'll be happy if Celtic only draw 0-0 against them.
I suppose so. But given the SPFL's points thing, Hamilton are now a point off the bottom of the week.
Are they?
And Motherwell are sitting 11th. Actually, no. Motherwell are 10th, I think. Maybe 11th, not too sure. But both Lanarkshire clubs are now struggling big time. You wouldn't think Motherwell finished third last season.
No.
It's mental. Absolutely mental. Thoughts on Halliday? Staunch. Hard. Useful squad player. Versatile. So I was buzzing when we signed them. Ball in the box. Boys. Away. Spartans are 1-0 down versus Stranraer.
2-0.
2-0, is it? Headed into the ground. Cleared away. Mary Black says, please can you do a video on your Hearts merchandise and where you got them? Well, maybe one day, but I got them from the Hearts Club store. The Hearts Club store. And the Hearts Club store. And some from eBay as well, allegedly. But most of the Hearts shop. So I'll do the video one day if people want it. And if people want it, I'll do it. But
Are you going to have to get a new t-shirt now? Because you've now you've changed your haircut. So your maroon t-shirt won't look like you.
Very true. I'll have to get white in 15 on the back. I'll have to get white in on the back. It is what it is now. Ball whipped into the box. Up and win. Unlucky from Hearts there. Couldn't quite win the ball. Headed up into the sky at the section end corner flag. Michael Smith doing the dirty work. He wins a throw in. Now it's time for another Michael Smith long throw that never ever works.
Never works.
All in the mixer. End of the way.
That's not a long throw, that's a short one.
I know, it's a miracle. Cheap free kick to give away for Irvine there. Now got 62 views in the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do so at the following handles once I can bring them back up in a number of seconds. My Instagram is We Are The Gorgie Boys. My Twitter is AaronFraser37. If you want to donate to the streams on PayPal, you can do so down below in the description. We'd really appreciate your support as it helps to keep the channel running through the coronavirus times. The stream software, unfortunately, it doesn't pay for itself, so your contribution will be greatly appreciated. Craig Gordon comes to claim the ball and rolls it out towards Berra. Is it a free kick? Yes, a free kick for Berra getting brought down. So, 37 minutes on the clock. Hearts is gonna. Oh, I'm yawning again. Sorry about that. If I'm not burping, I'm yawning, but I'd rather yawn. But I'm off the fizzy juice these days because I know what it does to the quality of the streams. I've learnt my lesson from the Partick Thistle game, which seems like a lifetime ago already. But yeah, Hearts are just going to run down the clock in the first half and we get one or two more chances perhaps in the first 45 against our opponents from Ayrshire. Speaking of Ayrshire, I am buzzing for my Killie Pie. I cannot wait to get my gums into that. It'll be the highlight of my first half. Apart from you can buy them from Tesco. They are simply stupendous, Neil. And like I was sceptical beforehand, thinking, will it be as good as it's from the stadium? It's just as good when it's heated up. Oh, it's tremendous. It's delightful. Now, Hearts in the break. Andy Halliday in towards Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley, the goal scorer, on the left-hand side towards Elliot Freer. Plays it towards Kingsley. Kingsley whips it into the box.
Oh, it's
Boyce on
not
the ball. Boyce, Roberts. Oh, it's not a free kick, ref. Daft. Roberts gives away a pretty cheap free kick for doing nothing in particular. Do you have a cardboard cutout in the ground? I do not have a cardboard cutout in the ground. I've got my flags in the ground. My home and away flag is sitting behind the goals in the home end, but I do not have a cardboard cutout in the ground. Gino is not in the squad, Owen. He's one of the players that could possibly have COVID, we just don't know because we're not told by the club. Unpopular opinion, but David Turnbull is the best midfielder in the SPFL. Andy Irving is going to laugh at that comment. Hawk says, can you believe the SPFL have removed the 3-0 win to Motherwell after stating it was that? I'm not surprised, Hawk. Nothing surprises me anymore with that inept governing body of ours. It's just a laugh. It's a massive, massive laugh these days. Like, you don't think they can get any more daft and just pull stuff like that in the bag.
I know. I just think that what they should have done is went, here's the results. You've got so many days to appeal it. Instead, they gave the results to the other teams, and then they've said then they've appealed it, so they've had to take it back. It is just incompetence. It's not.
It's making it up as they go along.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Boyce gets hit in the face by an attempted clearance there. Now the ball is in possession of Christoph Berra. Berra into Halliday. On the left hand side, Hearts number 16 plays the ball back towards Craig Halkett. Last week's skipper. Actually no, shut up, Naismith started. Never mind. Ignore me. Back towards Christoph Berra. Captain Fantastic today, reclaiming his armband. Now, in towards Elliot Freer on the left hand side, back to Kingsley. Today's 40-yard goal scorer, aided with a massive error from the Ayr United goalkeeper. Now, Halkett. In towards Jordan Roberts, who falls over his own feet and gets dispossessed very, very cheaply. Justice for Moore. Justice for Moore. Skew it from the rooftops. Justice for Moore. Michael Smith getting turned into like a sweetie rapper here. Now. Clipped in towards Ayr United's number 4 as they make a rare venture into the Hearts half. And they're back across the halfway line again. I am not shocked. It's not been the most convincing game, but they've controlled the game. I agree, Callan. It's not been the best, but, you know, we're winning, and you can't complain about winning. As Hearts win a free kick. Pretty much, Joseph, the SPFL, the games that got postponed a few months ago because of COVID, they were initially given as 3-0 wins for Motherwell, and those results have now been retracted. So it now puts Motherwell in danger. Speaking of danger, Stephen Kingsley is down, and he looks in a little bit of pain. And the physio's been up. He's waved away the physio. Thank God for that. We cannot have the Scottish Takis down injured at all. No chance. Do not want, do not need. Hearts now under the ball on the right hand side. Not long before the half-time break, but we've controlled the first half rather convincingly. Just need to get a couple more goals, and it'll be nice and lovely. My thoughts on Jake Mulroney? Don't care. Wasn't very good. Scored one good goal, and that was about it. Now the ball out towards Elliot Freer on the left-hand side. He somehow keeps it in, launches it up in the sky. Well won. Now, Roberts back towards Freer. Elliot Freer, dancing feet. Kicked out towards Kingsley once again. Thesis. 1-2. Whips it in. Bottom of the box. Dangerous. Halliday over the bar. Goodbye. Goodbye. On the physio point, has the lassie gone? I do believe that Karen Gibson no longer works for Hearts.
I think she went. Yeah, I think she went to Falkirk or something like that. Did you know?
It was something like that. Yeah, I do believe that she no longer is at the club. Kingsley was at Hull City before he was at Hearts. However, during the summer period, he was on trial at Falkirk, just training there to get fit, and even played in a bounce game. However, he went to sign for Hearts, which left Falkirk furious. Was it not Hamilton Accies he was at as well too, on trial?
Was he? Wow.
I don't think about somebody else. I think he was to keep fitness or something like that. But yeah, Kingsley's former club was indeed Hull City of English League One. How the mighty have fallen now. Ayr United, shot, good block. Excellent block for Stephen Kingsley.
He was
best chance at the half. And not McCann, is it McCann? I can't see the back of his shirt. McCowan, narrowly wide. As Ayr United win another corner. Set to be another ball into the box for Hearts defence to deal with. Yes, it was Stephen O'Donnell at Accies. My mistake, Owen. It was Stephen O'Donnell. Yes, justice for Moore. Get that hashtag. Yeah. Jake Mulroney, earphones during the warm-up is a no-go. Had to go, disrespectful. In fairness, he never actually meant to keep them in. He says he forgot they were there. And to be honest, you actually do forget your headphones are in. But at the same time, it just wasn't very good. I was how we actually got a sum of money for him, which I find absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Granted, it was about 150k, but it's still money. We signed him for free plus Angus Beath, so it was a very good deal for us anyway. It's a shame that Goose had to retire shortly afterwards with his injuries. Half time at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 1, Ayr United 0. Stephen Kingsley's 40-yard free kick was spilled by the Ayr United goalie, and I must say their number 18 looks like Robert Bothwick. That's quite funny, that. Stephen Kingsley's 11th minute goal has Hearts 1-0 up at the break. Your thoughts on the first half, Neil?
It's been quite good, but it would have been nice to see us score a second goal to make it more comfortable. So, but you'll take 1-0 at half time. Hopefully, they come out and score another few goals at the second half.
My thoughts exactly. Hopefully, we can get a better second half on the go. That's Stephen Kingsley's 5th goal of the season, by the way. He's in a row. Just checking the Hearts Twitter just now. It is indeed Kingsley's 5th goal of the season. Very good. A fantastic return for a left back, I have to say.
What was that? His 5th goal?
His 5th goal, yeah. I do believe that also makes him the club's top goal scorer. Things you'll have to hear. Half time, Hearts and Midlothian 1. Ayr United 0. What do I think about this? Smith centre back for Berra and Jamie Brandon at right back. Why? I know I was going on about get the young players in, but Jamie Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon's not. Brandon will be away.
Really? He's a bit fed right back, and that's about it, really. There are only 2 countries' flags in the world that are not rectangular. One in Europe and the other over here. Who are they? I want to say one's Switzerland, because it's just like a little square. It's not a rectangle. It's just a wee square with a plus.
Yeah.
The other over here. Nepal. That's true. That's Nepal. That's actually a triangular flag. Would you take Sam Cosgrove? No. Huddy. Absolute Huddy. Rockstar says, not an exciting first half. Well, not the most exciting. Well, you're forgetting Michael Smith's absolute thunderbolt.
Bush. Alright.
Yeah.
No.
Done. Well, that was easy. And yes, I like their quick scopes. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. That deserves to go for Smith. Like you just want that the away end to just suck the ball into the net. That's just one of those. That's still never a handball. It just hits his chest so clearly. I don't get how they're going to claim for a handball there. Ayer's best chance of the first half came from number 11 hitting the side netting after it was
a bad clearance for Gordon.
Remember the triangle comment, Aaron? Not particularly, no. Owen Beveridge was at Aberdeen away last year, and a fan behind you on the walk back to the car said if Morelos has 10 million, Cords goes 50 million. Pfft. Aye. And I play up top for Barcelona. Pfft. Rubbish. Absolute tripe. Cosgrove's not worth 50 grand. Well, it is worth more than that, to be fair. But you're getting, at most for Cosgrove, you're getting that million quid that they knocked back from a French team, which is stupid. Like, I don't get why Cosgrove wouldn't want to leave Aberdeen to go to France.
He didn't.
Although, nah, because Cosgrove denied that. Like, Aberdeen wanted him gone for that money, and he said they wanted to stay.
Right, I'm going to the recycling area via the fun fridge.
I was gonna say, you're going to the fun fridge, aren't you? So, half time here at Tynecastle Park as we hit the hour mark on the stream. Hearts 1, Ayr United 0. Get your thoughts in the first half down below in the comments. Is that Scan I'm hearing? Oh, yes. Yes. Kelly Pie. Oh, yeah, beauty. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, we've got some lovely orange juice, but that is not the talking sense. Check this bad boy. Look at that. Kelly Pie. Oh! It's delicious. It's delightful. Absolutely jam-packed full of steak and gravy. Ugh. I'm going to enjoy that one. Going to mute myself in the mic. I'll catch you in a few minutes. I'll demolish that pie. That is absolutely godly. The pie review, boys. The pie review is that is the nicest pie you're ever going to have in your life. Absolutely stunning. Delightful. Adam Youngs says, pretty comfortable first half. United haven't done anything to make me scared of them so far. Fair point, mate. You can't beat the steak pie at Tynecastle, says CM Jambo. My son's 8, so he remembers. Well, it's not a bad thing to remember. That's why I started going to the games for the pies. They're absolutely lovely. I'll give them all the rest of that just now. See that, boys? And my back. Well, that was comfortably the best thing I've eaten all day. That was a 10 out of 10 Kelly pie. Absolutely tremendous. And if you can get your hands on one for Tesco, please do. You'll not be disappointed in the slightest. Lovely stuff. So, hopefully Neil's back from the fun fed soon and the second half action can get underway on this day in 2006, according to Hearts TV. Hearts beat Hibs at 3-2. I do believe, yep, that was the Paul Hartley game when he scored first. I do miss the Boxing Day derbies apart from the one a year ago today. That can bolt. That was not a fun day at the office, I must admit. Let's see. Kyle's got braces and loves Tynecastle Park. I think it's Park or Pays. Full-time prediction, I reckon it's going to be Hearts 3, Ayr United 0. Man of the match so far, I'll go with Stephen Kingsley for that goal he scored. It was absolutely delicious. Just watching the old Hearts game just now. Hearts 3-2 Hibs on Boxing Day. Paul Hartley with a free kick that got spilled and fired in the net. Just looking back on the old games, it's like you think, wow, we've had some great players at Hearts. Those days will come back one day, I'm sure. You just I just miss going to the games. Like, obviously, I'm very lucky I can see Edinburgh City play sometimes, but I just there's nothing I miss more than just going to the games in person at Tynecastle, not worrying about your viruses or your isolation or anything like that. It's just I just miss the world when it was normal, and one day that normality will come back, and it's going to be the best thing ever. It's going to be fantastic when the world's back to normal, whenever that is. Hopefully sometime in 2021. Alright. That's Hibs made it 2-2 in that classic derby. Dean Shields shoving Gordon to the ground. I do believe he got sent off right after they scored that goal in that game. Savoury or Campbell for City? I'd say Campbell. He's done more than Savoury did. Don't get me wrong, I did love Steak Bake when he was at the club, but he was only there for a short while and didn't do too much. Apart from like one goal that he scored, I think he scored once. But Campbell definitely much better player. Just looking forward to the second half. Looking forward to hopefully Hearts holding on for a win, or ideally making it a lot more. Aye. This is the Michaelunas goal coming right up. Ball on the left. Edge of the box. Michaelunas wraps it top left corner. Beautiful. Some player we saw last was. He's still going strong, by the way. Winning cups over in Lithuania. I think he's playing there now. Aye. You just miss those fixtures, Edinburgh Derby, Boxing Day under the lights. You miss it dearly. I miss it dearly, certainly. Hopefully, not too long for we're all back under the floodlights once again in Gorky. Second half shouldn't be too long in beginning. Hearts v Ayr United at Tynecastle Park. Hearts have a 1-0 lead at half time thanks to Stephen Kingsley's free kick that was spilled into the net from 40 yards out by the despairing Ayr United goalie. Also on this day in 2009, I believe, Hearts beat Falkirk 1-0 with a penalty, according to Hearts TV. I've not seen this game before, so if you're on Hearts TV, give it a little watch just now. Yeah, clear penalty there. And number 23 steps up and wraps it just into the corner. That was a close one. Oh, man. I just miss football. I really miss football. I miss everything about it. I'm sure you guys do too. And girls, we're gender inclusive on this channel. And on this day in 2018, maybe like, even those games just at Tynecastle, just like Hamilton Accies at home. Just, I just miss everything. Absolutely everything about football. Just miss it. I absolutely loved it, don't get me wrong, but like you take it for granted. We've all taken it for granted our entire life, being able to go to the games and watch the games with the fans in and just everything. It's everyone's release after a hard week. It's just it's been taken away from us for almost a full year now, which I find mental. Like in March, it'll be a year since we've been to a Hearts game live. It's just depressing, really. We'll be back one day. And see when we come back, it's going to be the best thing ever. I don't know if there'll be half-season tickets at Owen. I doubt there will be, because I don't think we're going to get back into the stadium this season at all. I reckon it'll be next season at the minimum before we get back into our Hearts game. But we can live in hope, we'll have to wait and see. Hawk says, we've 100% moved forward after seeing the old stand. Oh, definitely. Like the new one, like I loved the old one for the atmosphere, but the new one is a top-class stand. The facility is fantastic. And yeah, it's the old one's nostalgic, but it wasn't the nicest at times. Oh, there's Shaky Walker, R.I.P. What a man, and his signature onesie. I miss Shaky, great guy. And yeah, nice to see him getting a little showing on Hearts TV there. But I don't know if there'll be half-season tickets. But yeah, the old stand was a a nice place to go and watch the game, but it was outdated and badly needed repair. And I'm very glad that we got that new stand put up, even though it's still not 100% finished yet. It won't be too long before it's fully functional and ready to welcome back the fans. Speaking of welcoming back the fans, we've welcomed back the players onto the turf here at Tynecastle Park. Second half for Hearts v United is about to kick off under the floodlights on a very miserable Boxing Day in Gorgie. Hearts set to shoot. Apologies for that one. Hearts set to shoot towards the home end this half as Liam Boyce gets the second half underway at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 1, United 0. The second half is underway. Joseph Coyle is having a pint of beer in Moretti. Not bad, mate. Not bad at all. I'm on the diluting orange for today. No, it's not Jubilee Mad Dog. It's diluting juice. I can assure you that one. Here we go. Hearts looking to make a difference early on as a good chance gets cleared away. However, it only falls back to Ollie Lee in the middle of the park. Lee up in the sky towards Roberts. Roberts does well to hold off his man. Keeps the ball in his possession. Roberts back to Michael Smith. Hearts ball. Nah, air ball. It went out clear before Michael Smith got the final touch on that one. Oh, hopefully a improved second half showing. Cameron Bruce, mate. That is an unpopular opinion for a reason. Stephen McLean scored 1 goal for League One Wraith Rovers last season. No danger should he have been kept on. Absolute nonsense. Nonsense to keep on Stephen McLean. Like that's one of the worst takes I've seen on this stream, I have to admit, Neil. Stephen McLean, Neil, for this season? Really?
Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah. Let's not even comment on that. I know the game's not had much to comment on, but let's not comment on that.
Kingsley shoots. Way! He never spilled it this time. Miracles do happen. Right. Hawk said, I used to stand with my dad under the evening news sign in the old Gorgie End Terrace, but the Gorgie stand is far better. Well, I'm lucky in that I got to experience old Tynecastle because I sat in the main stand for a good 7-8 years of my life. So I feel privileged to have sat in a bit of old Tynecastle because there's a lot of people now who've either never seen the old stand or never sat in it, and I feel lucky to have been there.
Yeah.
You ever sat in the old stand, Neil, the main stand?
Yeah. I actually got I sat in there loads of times, but I actually got tickets from Berra's dad one day. Hearts played Hull in a friendly years ago, and I'd seen him on a Friday night. It was like me and my dad were going to go, and he was like, "Oh, I'll get you in." So he got us a couple of freebies, so we were sitting beside him.
Cut back. Halliday!
Halliday.
Come on!
Referee, just as well the referee believes whistle.
I know. Shocking shot for Andy Halliday. No much, June. Glad you're in the stream. Joseph Cole got a very good birthday present there. Excellent stuff. Adam Youngs says he'd rather have the snake Danny Swanson back than Stephen McLean. I'd rather none of them. I'd rather rip up their contracts like the burn the depths of hell, but each to their own on that one. The contract's burning, not the people. I'm not up for cooking people. That's not my thing. Oh, and that's not an unpopular opinion. It's a very popular opinion. Cameron Bruce, Connor Washington. He's saying thoughts on Washington. Very good player, very clever player. His impact, however, was lessened by the injuries that he got. However, he gave us a goal at Easter Road, so he'll always be remembered for that goal in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts as well, Neil?
I like Washington.
I liked him too, but this season it was never. We were never really going to keep him. The wage he was on, his international aspirations, he had to get game time every week. And I reckon a fresh start back down south to get away from his injury woes up in here, I reckon it's exactly the thing that he needed. And I'm glad to see he's kicking on well at the Valley for Charlton Athletic. Hearts ball, good stuff. Elliot Freer picks up the ball in front of the cardboard cutouts on the left-hand side of the new main stand.
Super Mario on the front row there.
Excellent stuff. It's not the most outlandish I've seen. I've seen John Calhoun, I've seen Anne Budge, I've seen loads of them in there. I'm pretty sure there's some funny ones, there's some very funny ones, but I'm not sure which one's the best. Craig Halkett goes on a mazy run. Now across to Halliday. Into Freer. Go on, Freer. Do something, Elliot. Cuts it back. Lee! Oh, what a block!
That's okay.
Oh, unlucky there for Ollie Lee not to find the net. Great block from the Ayr United. I want to say a midfielder. I think it was a midfielder that made that block. Excellent play from Elliot Freer to cut the ball back. However, Ollie Lee saw his goal-bound effort steered narrowly wide. That keeper was beating all lines up, but number 5 hacked it just around the post. And Hearts on another corner. From shot taker to corner taker, Ollie Lee, the set-piece specialist, goes over to take the corner at the left-hand side of the park. Lee whips it in, aiming for somebody. Oh, just wide. I think he was going for Boyce there. However, that's an Ayr United ball. Good ball, and I agree, mate. Cameron Bruce says, if Donis after the eye was more confident, he'd have been better. Oh, he was pretty confident. He was Mr. I score goals everywhere, and then Dingwall happened. We at that game, Neil?
No. I don't.
Neither was I. But I'm sure you've seen the sitter that he missed by now when he was at Dingwall.
I was actually, when he came on it, I was at Perth when we drew 3-3 after we 2-0 up.
I remember that game.
John Clare scores like right at the end. And you just see Adonis with a free kick. Again, we've got momentum. This could be and it like, oh my word, it's horrendous.
It was Doug, mate. I'll make sure to do that for the next stream, mate. Don't you worry. I do yawn too much. Halkett's down in a bit of pain, it would appear, but he seems to be he's not okay. Halkett's struggling. He's now gotten up, thankfully. The Hearts number 26. As Ayr United win their first corner of the half. I agree, Cameron. Avdare had his chance and should have scored, but he absolutely made a mug of it. And now he's away in the German 3rd Division, so get it right up him. Mister, if I play well enough at Hearts, I'll go back to Schalke. Pfft, don't talk rot. Oh. Hearts goal kick now. Owen Beveridge. I missed Nazy and Clare's goal v St Johnstone. How'd you manage that? My only thing is that I'd have been at the toilet or gone for a pie. But imagine. Penalty Celtic, says Joseph Coyle.
Oh, shock.
Imagine. The old firm getting a penalty. You must be lying. Never would they get a penalty in a fixture against a Diddy team. Never, ever, ever. But yeah. And also, some of our Brighton left early. That's why you never leave games early. I've only ever left one game in my life early, Neil. It was Parkhead away. We were 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go. Rab Mack goal for City, 2-1. Get in there. But yeah, I left Parkhead in like the 80th minute to beat the traffic because there was like 60,000 Celtic fans and we were getting beat 3-0. Unfortunately, I did miss Connor Washington's goal because of that. Shot saved. Irving, woo! That's some licking at that one. Yeah, and then I was gutted because we were walking outside the ground and we heard a big roar and we're like, oh great, 4-0, go back to the car. Oh, it was 3-1. Like, oh, smashing. And Odsonne Edouard has converted from the spot for Glasgow Celtic Football Club. Only Hibs fans leave early. They were dressed as empty seats that day. Pretty sure they were back in the A. Whoa!
Great ball again. It's a hard ball this time.
Deflected away for another corner. Adam Young is only left 2 games early. 7-8 Moneyfield and 5-0 Livy. I stayed to the end at the 5-0 game because I'm a psychopath.
I was at the end.
For Livingston.
Don't know why.
Neither. But you would have been there when they were going shoes off for the championship.
I think it was at that point of holding not the right to go to an away game as long as Levine was in charge.
And did you not?
I don't think I did after that.
Who do you want relegated from the Premier League this year? No one cares about English football much on here, so I'm going to talk about the Scottish Premier League. Hamilton Academical and Paisley St Mirren, please and thanks. I'm wanting St Mirren rock bottom and I'm wanting Hamilton to go down via the playoffs the way they came out. That's just poetry in motion. However,
I think what would be quite nice is St Mirren are rock bottom and then they have to finish the league early.
oh, that would be poetic justice. That would be smashing that. Medicine would be taking in big gulps. Header wide. Adam Youngs, it says Motherwell and Hamilton. I must say, seeing Motherwell in the Championship would be a strange one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say that like Hearts in the Championship isn't, but you know what I mean.
Where are we?
However, Livingston have equalised against Kilmarnock, says Joseph, who's our score correspondent for today.
Excellent. I'm not being very good at that, even though I have got Sky Sports up in front of me.
Aye, Neil's got a multiple screen set up, so he has.
I'm just missing the tablet this week because I'm only watching one game. You know, it's different when I'm watching the.
Aye,
You
weren't paying for the Cali Braves game with them.
No, Dale Carrick has scored for Airdrie to put them 4-1 up away to Clyde.
That's pleasing content. You're making my day with that sentence, Neil. Please say it's 5-1 soon. That'll make it even better.
Ian Murray will be tearing his hair out because what are we going to do if it gets to 5?
Oh no. Yes. Get it trending. Get it commented. Justice for Moore. Justice for Moore. CM Jambo says Rangers will be 8 points ahead and they'll call the league. Hamilton on the bottom 2. That'd be pretty pleasing too. Like, to be honest though, at the same time as I want St Mirren down this year, I wouldn't mind Hamilton going down this year and us being in the Premiership to put St Mirren down next season.
Well,
yes. Get it trending. Get it tagged. Justice for Moore.
even
Justice
Elliot.
for Moore. Come on, son.
Elliot Fear, since he's went out in the left's actually done alright.
I know. Right. It's amazing what happens when you play players in their actual positions.
That's true, yeah. Oh.
Goal! Air equalise. Not ideal. Didn't want, didn't need.
No. Not good.
Not good at all. Good finish on the run for their didn't make out who scored. I think it was in number 14. I think it was Smith that scored.
Can we take Andy Halliday off now and put Stephen Naismith on, please?
Yes, please and thanks. Aye, Moffat with a flick on. Smith for the finish. Cracking goal.
What is Halkett doing though?
Suspicions of offside, but Craig Halkett looking very suspect there for that goal, as Neil said.
Cammy Smith.
Cammy Smith, that's the one. Hearts 1, Ayr United 1. Not ideal. Get Nazy on, please and thanks. Oh, hey! Roberts is now the sacrificial lamb for the skipper, Stephen Naismith. On he comes. On comes number 14. Pleasing. He'll get right in and about them. Justice for Moore. Oh no. Look at that chat. It was just for Moore. Just for Moore. Oh no. 2-0 Celtic, Lee Griffiths.
Oh, he's playing 2-0 up front, is he? He's playing
I know. Strange one.
Bench.
They never start together, do they? Although the score says Hartman Lothian 1, Ayr United 0. So see, because of that, it doesn't count. I never seen that equalising goal. Simply didn't happen. I'll deny it happened.
Unfortunately, I've seen it. So yeah, it's
I've seen it too, mate. Don't you worry. Still, even after conceding, there's only one time we can say, Neil. Justice for Moore. Justice for Lewis Moore. Come on. Anyway, we have to work for these 3 points now. Hearts 1, Ayr United 1. Cammy Smith hooks in the equaliser for Ayr United Football Club. Far from ideal, but I'm sure that we can get. Goal! I thought he'd scored there. I got rather excited at that one. Hawk Alba Gubrath says, with a vaccine now available, I can't see the leagues being called as football teams will buy it. That's a very good point, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing that is saved, it's months of boredom waiting on football to start back up again. I couldn't go through that again. That was torture. Right, when all football everywhere was stopped, I was tearing my hair out when I had hair to tear out. Logan Russell says one of the Jambos. Yes, Logan, mate. Hopefully we can get 3 points in this one. However, Craig Halkett looking Referee, that's a foul for a start. Get away! Who is on him? Who is on him? Jesus, what? Oh my god, 2-1 Ayr United. What is that marking? That is atrocious.
Deary me.
That's shambolic at the back. What are you doing? What is the story with that defending? That is shocking.
It's a good call.
That can't be denied, but that's an absolute joke. Hearts 1, Ayr United 2. Local man is not best pleased. I jokingly said earlier on that Hearts will ruin my Boxing Day. I was only joking. I was not being serious. What is the crack? It's now looking like that Michael Smith shot really could have done with going in the first half, Neil.
Well, we did say that, it would have been better to be 2-0 at half time.
Swings and roundabouts and all that, but here we are. We're 2-1 down to Ayr United Football Club at home. Festive football is overrated, in my opinion. Now, Ollie Lee on the right. Good ball in. Spilled and gathered once again. Oh, I should have thrown it in your own net, pal. Alright, Merry Christmas, Christopher Scott. Nah, stick about. I'm sure we can turn this one around. Oh, yep. Dunfermline are on the same points, but we've got a game in hand. Game in hand. Have we? Don't think so.
Oh, Dunfermline's playing today.
I'll check this now. Where are we? Championship. To be fair, Neil, we have got a game in hand. Don't know. Actually, it's because the Alloa game got postponed for the cup final.
Okay.
That's why. Very, very true. That is indeed why. Right, heads up. Remember last week, Neil, we were all down and out and we fought back? We can do it again. We can do it again. Keep the positivity, come on, heads up. Although, if they score 3, I'll not be happy.
No.
If they score another, it's game over, like. I agree, Robbie, not the best. 30 minutes to go to turn this one around. Come on, Naismith. Make that your geriatric. Come on, son.
Look at the goalie!
What's the goalie doing? What is he doing?
Oh, no, it's off.
Who's coming on? Is that Whiting? Berra off. No, Berra's not off. Shut up. He's taking a throw. Freer off. Whiting on. Come on, Hitman! Come on, son!
Why is Berra not take? Why is Berra take the throw in instead of
Smith?
no instead of bloody Stephen Kingsley?
Unsure. I must say, Neil, I've noticed a sudden spike in my viewership figures. It must be all the Hibs fans.
Was it?
It's went up about 15 in the last 2 minutes or so.
Would be people
Irving. Halkett in towards Irving. Back to Halkett. Back to Christoph Berra. Now to Halliday. Poor from Halliday, that. However, it's made its way out for a corner, perhaps. Nah, hooked away at the last minute. Who out the air at the balloon for a minute? Well, would you be pleased if you were live here in front of 69 people and this was happening? I doubt you would. Have a dig, Halliday. Good ball. Naisy! Oh, what? Shoot there, mate! Shoot, Naismith, come on! I've noticed that a lot this season. Naismith passes up a lot of chances he'd normally just take shots with.
I know.
I agree, Cameron. It is pretty shocking, but we do need to come back and get a point and ideally 3 in this game. Ball into the box. Lee up. Hooked away by Air. Halkett, don't make a mess of that. Don't make a mess. Whatever you do. Surprised it's not a foul there for Halkett.
Can we get rid of him?
Who? Halks.
Fuck. Oh, I need to watch my language, sorry, but he's horrendous.
He's went from hero to zero this week, mate. Not been the best. Corner for Hart taking cut by Boyce. Irving. Stands up. What are you doing there, Baldy? Yeah, well, Ewan, if you go away for 10 minutes, you'll probably come back to 4-1 here. So don't go away again, please. Simp's boy says Berra out. Well, I don't want Popescu in. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Cameron and Bruce, how can you go from almost beating Celtic to losing to Ayr United? Justice for Moore. You know what, Neil? It's about time. I'm updating the graphic.
I'm not got a complaint with that because we've just sat and watched Jordan Roberts for an hour or so.
Where's the hashtag? Where's the hashtag?
Oh,
There
the
we go.
keyboard.
Yeah, I found it now. I'm used to iPhone keyboard, you see.
That can be the tag.
If you look at the bottom of the screen, Neil, it should appear in a few seconds.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. Justice for Moore. Justice for Moore.
Make sure you put that on when you upload the video.
Oh, definitely will, mate. That's the... See until Moore plays a game, I'm hashtagging every tweet with it. Now, Irving. Oh, Andy Irving, what is that?
Yeah.
That is rank rotten. It's not often I'll say that about the Portobello Pirlo, but... Bish! Dunfermline are currently drawing, says Owen Beveridge. That's one positive at least. And Top Bins HD says Popescu's better than Berra. He's more mobile than Berra, but I still think Berra's a better defender than him. Would you agree, Neil?
Yeah. Although, to be fair, though, Popescu could be playing for Halkett, who might be a bit better.
Popescu and Berra. It'll be interesting to see how that one would work out. Nielsen's pointing to his watch already. It's only 66 minutes, Robbie. Come on, we should be beating this. Not trying to rescue a point. For sake. Christmas ruined. That's the good thing about Boxing Day football. It's past Christmas.
It's ruined for next year, right?
Yeah. And also, do you know what the good thing is? The good thing is, we are currently not in Gorgate freezing our toes off.
No, that's a good thing.
Adam Young, as it says, we require a new centre-back in January. I'd be inclined to agree. Yes, everybody get on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want to go. Get Justice for Moore going. Get it going pronto. I remember that, Neil. We're playing against Arbroath on Tuesday.
So we are in a league game, yeah.
Good stuff. That's the good thing about the Championship, though. There's always like why is Ben on the left wing? Oh! Goal! Ryan scores! Get in there! Christoph, play there anytime you like, son. Do whatever you please, Christoph. I don't care. You're the Messiah. I adore you. Have my children. Have a knighthood. Have a 5-year contract. What a ball from CB7. And Craig Whiten, the baldy hitman, scores the goal. He's so bogged, but I love him. Craig Whiten applies the finish. Hearts 2. Ayr United 2. Get in.
Horrendous.
Hello there, Benny. How are we doing?
It's a way back. He's scared to move because his goals keep going in every time.
I must say, something about this league, it's never boring. The games are pretty good if you ask me. Well, apart from Arbroath away. Centre of defence requires work. No bother, Mary. Glad you're back. We're just decoys against Ayr United in case you missed that one. Craig Whiten off the bench to score a goal. I agree, Owen. It would be the most hardest thing ever to struggle today and put 6 past Arbroath.
That's more than we've had out of Jordan Roberts and Elliot Freer all season. Playing better.
Very true.
And making an over. I do remember watching a game at Motherwell just after we'd sacked Castro.
Mm-hmm.
And John Daly took it, and we had that. Is it Grieslak playing left back?
Oh!
Yeah, and
Oh dear!
Going off, he's rocking at him because you wouldn't make an overlapping run, and Berra made the overlapping run so many times. It was like, why is he doing that? Well, away you go, Halkett. Come and sit beside me, son. Just honestly.
Hashtag Berra. CW indeed. God bless Berra the winger. Honestly, this could be a tactical masterclass that saves his Hearts career. Put Popescu at the back with Halkett and chuck Berra on the left wing. We'll win this league. That's a great laugh, isn't it? Christoph Berra. He still thinks he's CB7 from Dundee. 20 to go. Do you think Mackay Stephen will sign? He'll go back to Aberdeen. But what do you think about Stewart from Rangers, Neil? A few folk can kick back saying that we're heavily linked with him.
I would like the two of them. I would probably prefer Mackay Stephen to Greg Stewart because Mackay Stephen's more of a winger.
Yeah.
Stewart's going to be more the same mould as a
Cosgrove, I'd say.
Well, no, I would say he's more in the same mould as what your Whitings and Naismith and guys we've already got.
Mm-hmm.
Mackay Stevens a left winger. He'll hug the touchline and then go past somebody.
Just like Elliot Fear done right there. What a ball! Shoot! Goal! Ollie Lee! That's Lee! Ayr United 2! Ollie Lee with a lovely finish! Get in there! Good stuff, Hearts. See, that's what I like. I do like a Hearts team that actually goes for games. We should not make it this difficult against Ayr United at home. But in all honesty, right now, I don't care one bit. Elliot Fear turns it to find Ronaldo into Boyce, and Ollie Lee stabs it home on the slide from a matter of yards out. Hearts 3, Ayr United 2. Very, very pleasing. Your thoughts on that one, Neil?
Wonderful. Great play. Great play to get to the byline. Is that Stephen Kingsley going to the byline and getting that in? I think it was
Freer.
Freer got taken off, pal. For writing.
Yeah, right enough. He's 21, not 24. Shut up, Aaron. Shut up.
Don't worry. I'll get you right.
Colin Campbell says, "Come on, Hearts Burnley. Wash your mouth out. Wash your mouth out with that. Moore disguised as better." Excellent stuff. Merry Christmas indeed. Come on. It's also 3-1 City. Josh Campbell again.
I know. Blair missed a penalty as well.
Oh, well. Didn't want that or need that. Balled for a knighthood. Was that something new?
Another goal. Did you miss another goal? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let's see. Baldy for a knighthood. Berra for wing back. All valid points, I think. Signing thoughts for January. Another centre half. Another left winger. Another striker. And I think we'll be fine. Your thoughts, Neil?
Yeah, another centre half to play beside Berra until Shooter's fit. And then if we can get a winger, whether it's a right winger or a left winger, it probably needs to be a Gino playing the right. You probably need a left winger because if Gino gets fit, you play him one side.
Mm-hmm.
Just want somebody to go and hug the touchline and go past somebody. It's not. Yeah, and a striker. I don't know about a striker. I mean, Whiting started the season really, really, really well. You maybe need somebody in there to push. To really.
Berra's in the wing again. What a ball from Berra. Boyce! Oh!
By the way,
whatever has come over Christoph Berra today? What is going on?
Robbie's just probably had a word to him and said, "Remember, you can actually play." You know what I mean? You don't have to do. Craig's not here anymore, so you don't have to just punt the ball up in the air. He says, "Put the ball down. You can actually play."
Exactly, Ewan. That is why. Let's see. Hawks says, "Told you, boys. Neighbours are now awake. Pleasing, boys." 40! In there.
Alan Door, Craig White.
Stephen Boyd is waiting. Oh my life! Give that man a knighthood. Why? I've gotten so many names wrong today. I'm really off my game. But Hearts 4, Ayr United 2, Craig White with a Kyle Lafferty strike there. What a finish! Honestly, that is an absolute pearler for Craig Whiting.
Well, we need to, yeah. I mean, it's hard to get the three. Obviously, you had people out the I don't know, the Bold Allegiance or like yourself now, but you know, it's hard to get the three of them in the team, so you know.
I'm buzzing with that. See, that's what I like to see. Whiting off the bench scoring 2 goals, and people like there's still people that still think he's completely useless. He's not.
It's just taken a long time for them to start to hit form. Or you know,
He's a good player, Craig Whiting. He's also playing for his future. Bear in mind.
The thing is, I think you have to play him through the middle, though. It's another guy like a Greg Stewart. If we signed Greg Stewart, we'd probably play him wide. He needs to play through the middle.
We would. We definitely would.
He's not a guy that you can go and play wide. You have to play him through the middle. So, that's a cracking goal.
Some finish there, by the way.
Although I think if we're giving it the goal of the game, it has to be... It has to be Ollie Lees because of
Berra's, definitely. Definitely.
Or Berra's wing play has to...
Absolutely tremendous. Owen Beveridge, you know I've always said Berra was class, never had a bad word to say about him. I said I wanted 3+, but not the two away. It might be 4-2, but yes, justice for Moore. Justice for Moore.
Justice for Moore.
That is the new stream thing. And also, Granny Tom isn't in the score sheet just yet, but we'll get there, I'm sure. That's 4, Ayr United 2. 84 in the stream, lovely stuff. Let's see. Back in Net TV is saying 1 player we should sign in January. Who do you think, Neil?
I don't know. Did I get free rein? Am I allowed to say Messi? Messi looks like he's going to say Barcelona.
Almost 5-2 there.
He's going to leave Barcelona, so we can say Messi.
I mean, it's a very career mode signing, but I've done it before with a financial takeover.
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, see, this is lovely stuff. I enjoy playing United at home when we score a few goals.
I would quite like if we could get rid of Craig Halkett and sign the boy Declan Gallagher from Motherwell. That would do me.
Gallagher's a great player, actually. Kingsley is now down injured. Not good.
Seems to be stomach that's the problem, rather than...
Here comes Zanata, by the way, for whoever was asking earlier. Zanata's now getting subbed on for yeah.
And Tom Walsh. There you go. There's some data. If we're going to sign a winger, we'd like to see the boy. I'm surprised he's not playing, but their number 11 is quite good. The boy McCowan or the boy Tom Walsh. If we were to sign somebody out of our league, these two guys.
It would appear, Neil, that Halliday's getting put at left back and Kingsley's off for Peter Haring.
That's right. Halliday's better playing wide than playing through the middle.
3-0 Celtic, the scorer, Davy Turnbull. According to Joseph Coyle. Yep, that's fair enough. Like, it's good just to take precautions at this point. There's no point in risking Kingsley for the sake of 10 minutes. Halliday can go left back, get some game time for Haring, then everyone's happy.
Yeah.
That's a good sub, that. On comes the man bun. The headband Hullet. That's my usual name for him.
The headband Hullet, that's fair. It's probably better than the Austrian Busquets, to be honest. But,
yeah, headband Hullet's a decent one. Yep. Well, Cameron and Bruce, you got your wish. Hearts 4, Ayr United 2. So let's have a recap, Neil. Today I've gotten Freer's name wrong for the ball into the box.
Yeah.
I've called Whiting Boyce twice.
Yeah.
Go on, Daisy. Handball! Thought that was a handball myself.
You also thought Freer set up the goal, even though he was off the pitch.
So that's 3 names I've got wrong today. Excellent. Oh well, it's fine. Hearts are still winning 4-2. Go on. Cut that back. Go.
That's not even. That's just like played in between the two of them.
Go on, winger. Go on, Christoph. Oh, someone is awesome! Go on, better!
The collector's like, that's. Get that
my captain. My left winger.
That's got to be on Showboat.
That's fantastic. What did I get for Christmas? Got a few heart shirts. Got some nice presents from friends and family too. I appreciated them all, and had a very good Christmas. One of the nicest ones that I got. Simon have scored balls, but this is a nice retro heart shirt here. One of my favourite presents that I got. Nice and smart, making its debut on stream today. How long is left? There's 10 minutes to go. Angus Bennett, that is how long. Would you take Harry at centre half for better? He can cover there, but he's better in midfield, definitely.
I don't like him at centre half, to be honest, but
he was signed at centre half, but he's a much better midfielder, definitely.
Was.
Most underrated player at Hearts, his name's down there. Lewis Moore. Lewis Moore, please and thank you. Whiten. In towards Liam Boyce. 5-2.
Well done, Liam. Well done.
That is Liam Boyce, yes. Not
that
good.
Is Liam Boyce. Don't worry.
Good
well
stuff. Done. Murray, don't spoil the score. Don't spoil the score. Hearts 5, Ayr 2. Liam Boyce with a goal from open play. Things I love to see. This game is all said and done now. Happy days. Berra running down the wing, as always. Berra's taking his claim for left wing, as always. Honestly, I find it hilarious how good he is at left wing. I really do. Yes, and like Murray, like I'll admit, I seen you say 5-2 before the goal went in. So, gone didn't I? Like I like see scores from other games. Cool, comment them. But nobody, please, like I've said it like every single week. Don't mention the Hearts score. People are going to find out when they check their phone or hear me and Neil talk about it. Don't spoil the score, please.
It's quite good because the Sky Sports is quite accurate to what's on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's not like there's a goal and you know it's coming. So.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. That'll teach them. Hope their chairman chokes in his gin and tonic. Better for a wing back. In fact, let's get another hashtag on the go.
Oh, Andy Irvin's tackling is not the Portofielo's. Well done, big man.
Let's see. I've got 2 hashtags on here now, Neil.
Oh God, here we go.
Wait to see the next one.
Better for wing back.
White in, drills it well off target. Should be a throw in though. Should be a Hearts ball. It is indeed a Hearts ball. We want to hear Aaron shout Boyce and not just saying 5-2. Thank you, indeed. Because I wasn't gonna go yes because I knew the score anyway.
Yeah,
so
you were going to shout Boyce because you weren't sure who it was.
Probably. but we'll ignore that.
We'll ignore that. We can edit that.
So, panic over. We can now relax. The 3 points are now home and dry, Neil. Your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah. A bit of a scary, but...
It was definitely a bit of a scare. You're not wrong there. Jeez, oh.
I know. But yeah, no. The substitutions have made a big difference, which is good.
My advice to you, Cameron, is turn your phone off. That's what I do. Never a panic. Calm down. When you're sitting here with 2-1 United, you're thinking, really? However, good stuff. Come on. Get Berra a goal. Put Berra up front. I don't care now. Get him up. Now, Smith whips it into the box. Cleared away only as far as Andy Irving. Go on, Haring. Clean it up, son. Excellent stuff. Cheer up, Mark Kerr. Oh, what can it mean? Now, the Portopirlo pings it in. Oh, that was some ball.
Yeah.
Oh, you watch the stream on your phone. If you can, put your phone on silent. Like, there should be a wee option to do that. Berra, bicycle kick incoming. Put Berra on the goalie. Yes, I agree with both of those concepts. Yep. Listen to the wise hawk of Borneo. The hawk knows what he's on about. we listen to our Lord and Saviour Hawk on the weekly. This should be a religion. This hawkism. You should. Owen Beveridge says, we're going to beat a team with the second best pies in Ayrshire. What an achievement. Excellent. Yo Chill, it says, put Berra striker. Yes. Of course. After you get Lewis Moore in the park. So, who's your man of the match then? Everyone else, get them in the comments. But Neil, firstly, your man of the match for today's game.
I'm going to give it to Christoph Berra.
As am I. He's been the best winger on the park and the best centre back on the park. Good stuff.
He's played centre half his cell today, and he's done more than our two left wingers that we had on the pitch today. So, yeah, he's getting my man of the match.
Hawk says Berra. Cameron Bruce says Whiting. To be fair, Whiting's a decent shout too. 2 goals off the bench. 2 great goals too.
I think the subs have made a big difference because he's, it's spent more of a 4-2-2-2 sort of thing. It's not, you've the 2 guys that are playing wide now tuck in and your wing backs get forward. So subs have been a big difference. Oh, Peter.
That's late. Mary Black says Kingsley. Liam Carleon said Hallidays has had a steady game. Aye, a steady flow of Doug meat. He's been very good.
All the leads done well.
Yeah, he's done well. My man of the match, my beautiful commentary. Well, thank you very much. Adam Young says Berra. Enough to retire on by the sounds of it. Yes, that's how good Berra's been. Angus says Berra. Hawk, I do agree. As Neil said, Robbie has made very good substitutions. We can now comfortably look ahead to our next game against Arbroath, Neil. I reckon we'll win that one.
Are we at home?
Yeah, we're at home.
And what time does that kick off?
I do believe it's a 7:45.
What is it?
I'll just double check. Let's see. Hearts fixtures. Yep, 7:45 on Tuesday.
Oh, very good. Oh well, good to watch that. That'll be good.
Indeed. You're going to stream, yes?
I can do, yes. I'm off on Wednesday, so I can make the odd trip to the front fridge when required.
Excellent stuff. Berra or Whiting for Yo Chill. Let's see. The fact that Moore can't get on the bench is shocking in my opinion. Justice for Moore. Get it going. Hawk Alba-Gubrath. 7:45. Oh no. How's that a bad thing? Is that like bad in Borneo time?
Well, is it not about like 2 o'clock in the morning for him at the moment? So he's probably going to get up enough to have his breakfast when watching it or something.
You can have Buckfast for breakfast. Hearts versus Bunnet FC. Aye, Dick Campbell, the iconic Bunnet. In fact, I've got a Bunnet. I could wear that on my next stream. I could become Dick Campbell. What are you laughing at? I've actually got one, mate.
Oh, mate.
Rumour has it Liverpool are signing Berra. I mean, the last Hearts Liverpool centre back was Danny Wilson. He's got a tough act to follow there. We shall now sing hymn number 32. Pass the ball to Bordley, he shall score. Liverpool, says Angus. So, bring out the Bunnet. That's what Owen says. Moore requests about the shifting and trading, says CM Jambo. That's all very good. But justice for Moore. Get it done. The only downside about today's game is going behind and obviously losing Stephen Kingsley to injury, but I'm sure it isn't that serious. He didn't look in too much bother. Go on, Lee. Ref, I'll have that foul. Free kick. Let's boogie. Simps Boy says Berra must go. He's had the best game of his bloody life. Behave.
See when he wraps his free kick in. You know.
Nah, my money is on Ollie Lee to hit this one. Or Halliday, actually.
Andy Halliday's putting it down.
Well, Stephen Kingsley would step up if he wasn't on the bench. And how Berra gets the game is beyond me because he's one of the only fit centre-halves in Popescu's dug. Right. Come on, Halliday. Wrap it in, son. Halliday. Never mind. Never mind at all. Not Andy Halliday's best effort, that one. But yes, almost full time here at 5-2. Bit of a scare, I must admit, when they went 2-1 up, but Hearts have rallied and eventually we've pumped them, really. And that's all you can ask for. My prediction was 3-0 Hearts, and we've won by a 3-goal margin. So, can I count that?
No,
I
you wouldn't get that in the bookies.
know. Maybe off Stevie the bookie.
Oh, maybe Stevie in the bookies.
Stevie. Come on, Sunderland. Hate Newcastle. Right.
What? Who is that man? Damn it.
Yep. Time out for you. Better as a brick wall. I agree. Who's the most overrated player at Hearts? Overrated.
Okay, Galka.
That's Neil's opinion. I'd probably say. Someone's to say get Marcel Langer on. Messi or Ronaldo for Hearts? I'd take it. Zanata, twisting, turning, gets brought down for a Ayr United free kick. Last they just finished off. He's decent, I agree, Mr. Top Bins, but he's not been the absolute brick centre-half that we thought we were getting for Livingston. But
Go!
go on, boys.
So shot.
Oh, lovely feet. Boys Naldo! Ah. Lee. Oh! Some save. Yep, Stephen McLaren says better for man of the match. That was a decent strike for Ollie Lee too. Could have been 6-2 there. $90 minutes on the clock now. Might just take a shot and run down the clock, or we could go for more.
I would just be going
We are
for
going
more.
for more.
Why would you not? Why? Oh! One guy in the 6-yard box is 3 Hearts players. Eh? Jeez.
And he still gets it. Right. Go on, Bella. Make that tackle, son. Ah, maybe not.
But by the way,
Some ball there, like. Let's see. Can we play this without conceding? That would be good. Don't know. What's better than smoking? I don't know, but I want some. Most overrated is Roberts, to be honest. No one's really rated Roberts to overrate him anyway. Side 9 for Ayr United. Way. But yeah, that's a decent shout. If he was really hyped up, then that's fair enough from Mr. Roberts. Well, I've been doing my Hearts history puzzle I got for Christmas while watching the stream. I still not completed it. I'm raging. I've met Crystal a few times. He actually done a wee video introduction for me 2 seasons ago. So that was nice of him to do. He's not one for the media often. Let's see. LuTube, can you please say up the LT Boys FC and Zapata FC are worse than LT Boys? Shoot, Lee! Oh, thought he was going to spell that again. The wee red book, not too bad at all.
But Fairmont have scored
Winner?
92 minutes, 1-0.
Did not want that. Did not want that.
Just as well with one.
Exactly. What is that?
Oh, Michael Smith!
What is this? What's going on here? Oh, come on. That's a goal that Ayr have just scored just now. Scores now 5-3, but comedy at the back from Hearts. It's a good thing the game got put to bed, but that was not very good play at the back, was it? A comedy of errors there. First Gordon hits the deck, then Berra hits the deck. Then Halkett clears it away. It falls back to the Ayr striker, who falls over his feet, and the ball just gets smashed into the net by the random man who's standing there. Are they playing FIFA? Who knows? But full-time score is Heart Midlothian 5, Ayr United 3. A back and forward, I must admit, a very good game of football. However, Hearts come out on top with a 5-3 victory. Your thoughts on today's game, Neil?
Yeah, good victory. It looked a bit bleak when we were getting beat 2-1, so yeah, to come back and win 5-3 is really good. 3 points, roll on to Tuesday.
Indeed, mate. Just in 3 points up the road. That'll do me very nicely. I must say, Craig White and his second goal was stunning, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's a cracking finish.
Prime Lafferty.
The Boyce's is probably the only proper chance of the game, and he's made space for himself and he's took it perfectly. So that's what you need. You need somebody linking in there and feeding them like that. So yeah, it's good.
No complaints from me. Hawk says the team does not give up when we go behind, which is very pleasing. It's a huge difference from last season. Agreed. It's very good to see a team that just fights. Andy Henderson, unlucky mate, but sign here for that L. A win, Stevie. No bother, Hawk. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, Stephen. And I think that'll be us for the broadcast today. Nothing else much to really talk about. Simps Boy says, no defence, no defenders. Better not good enough for the Premiership. I mean, I'm not saying he's good enough for the Prem, but we're in the Championship now, mate, so it's fine. And I'd definitely have it Stuart over Zlamal. So, full time, Hearts 5, Ayr United 3. That's going to be us now. Thank you very much for tuning into the live stream today. Remember, hashtag Justice for Moore and Better for Wingback. If you want to go to the PayPal, links in the description below. Social medias, I've plugged them enough. And also, please, if you're not watching it already, can you please watch the documentary? Being a football fan during a global pandemic, I'd really appreciate the support on that video. Can we get to 1,000 views by the end of the year? Let's find out. But for me and Neil, that's going to be it for now. Thank you very much for tuning in. Roll on Tuesday against Arbroath, and we'll see you guys very soon. Until then, take care. Bye for now.